Let's play a fun little game right here. Okay, I got this image pulled up, and I just want to ask the question: who's this scumbag? Well, that, of course, as you can tell by the little Darth Vader mask that's over there, that would, of course, be Mark Hamill, everybody's favorite Jedi Master from a galaxy a long, long ago, far, far away. And no, I'm not just talking about his career, but hey, guys, Mark Hamill strikes back. Oh, get it? Because that's an Empire pun with career reassurance. I don't have to be a leading man. Was this just okay? Yeah, it was recently penned. Like, okay, Thursday, this was recently penned. Isn't this something that he should have come to grips with in like the early 80s? Harrison Ford was getting all those leading roles, and he was like, oh yeah, you're Luke Skywalker. Yeah, that's fine. But after decades of being pigeonholed, is it pigeonholed when you don't have the requisite amount of talent? Because you sure as hell got a lot of opportunities to succeed, but Proto Chris Evans out here really didn't capitalize on anything, and in fact had to resort to the voice acting booth, which I'm not denigrating animation at all whatsoever, but that's where he ended up getting a second lease on life. But yes, a 73-year-old is enjoying a career renaissance. Yeah, and as a gritty character actor, what? Yeah, you're going to be in a Stephen King adaptation that is going to make exactly $6,800 at the theater. Okay. Hamill talks about his new thriller, The Long Walk. Of course, yes, the very few audience members are going to make. His feuding with a MAGA cult and how long he can go without thinking about Star Wars. Well, to be completely honest, man, you've been fucking replaced by AI, bitch. Last two times Luke Skywalker has appeared in Star Wars, it has just been with your voice through Respeecher and a YouTuber outshining professionals at Disney. Put your de-aged face on a CGI fucking body, so whatever, man. It's very poor timing that this interview comes out, especially in the shadow of Charlie Kirk's assassination. So Mark Hamill infers that Trump supporters are dishonest and indecent in a new interview, taking him to all new levels of vile. I mean, why not go through some of it? Even as the lights of Hollywood begin to dim for Mark Hamill. No, excuse me, in The Hollywood Reporter, he's experiencing a career renaissance. And so the actor behind Luke Skywalker isn't ready to fade quietly. Instead, he's become one of the most candid and persistent voices in political commentary today. And yeah, just going back, because this is a different interview, but to the Hollywood Reporter interview, I didn't realize this, but yes, during the early days of the first Trump administration, you would record Trump tweets in a voice of the Joker to mock him. Did you ever hear from Warner Brothers or anyone asking you to stop? No, I was always politically active. I just never was public about it. Oh, great. But I've been a Democrat all my life. Yeah, we know. What brings it out is social media. Normally, I just keep my opinions to myself, and that would have been so great. Again, social media is a blessing and a curse. Oh, you want to appeal to everyone. I don't hate MAGA. Really? Because you talk about them all the time. I just think that they're a cult, right? And a cult has a leader who they think is infallible. I mean, the second Trump administration has been awfully fallible, but all right. And they don't question anything he says. But I don't go on Colbert or any of the other political interview shows. Well, that's a strange admission. The recently canceled Late Show that is still going to be running until next year. That's a political interview show. But yes, that's not my wheelhouse. But yes, that's the only relevant point from the Hollywood Reporter article. But in a recent episode of WTF with Mark Maron, he just recently said something fucking ridiculous as well. I can't remember. Then again, when was the last time anybody earnestly thought about Mark Maron? Hamill didn't mince words. He expressed deep regret that Americans re-elected Donald Trump, saying, "It's one thing for him to have sneaked in the first time, but when he got re-elected, that's on us, because I always thought there were more decent Americans, honest Americans, than there are others." Interesting. Okay. He's saying he snuck in the first time, but Democrats and his ilk didn't do their job to prevent it from happening again. That kind of sounds like a call to political violence, huh? Mark, interesting. I still believe that there are honest, decent people. Then there are the MAGA crowd. If I didn't, I'd move back to England. Nobody would miss you. You could move in with Rosie O'Donnell. I bet you she needs a house guest. What's amazing about Mark Hamill's statement there, even going beyond what he expressed abrasively in the past, is that he explicitly calling Trump supporters dishonest and indecent. Even told The Times he considered uprooting his life and his wife's. Yes, to move to London or Ireland, a notion his wife gently but firmly rejected. She's very clever. I'm surprised you would allow him to force you out of your own country, bro. Yeah, and the last time we talked about this, it was also highlighted. Trump has never mentioned you at all whatsoever. He lives rent-free in your mind, and Trump doesn't even give you the time of day. that must be even more damning than your failed fucking career. Once a fixture in blockbuster franchises and voiceover roles, Hamill's direct involvement in a major new Hollywood projects has tapered off. No, he's going through a career renaissance. Shut up! A glance at his filmography reveals fewer prominent credits for as of late, suggesting he may be stepping back from acting and stepping up his role at the bar as a politically engaged public figure, even though he doesn't seem to be very successful in this new attempt. Kind of like Alyssa Milano, any of those hens on The View. Hey, maybe if they, instead of trying to bring on this faux conservative every once in a while, maybe they should just bring up a washed up old fucking Hollywood actor. That would just go ahead and, you know, really spruce up the place. You can add a little masculine touch to The View. Because when I think of masculinity, when I think of totally hinged and reasonable people, Mark Hamill is always the first name that comes to mind. So yeah, good one, Mark. Fucking nailed it again. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.